And I'm sure if they find out, if they catch them, we will never know about it until they're gone, because they know that they cannot like connect them to this house of this Ayatollah or the other mullah. So they just keep it quiet and don't say it to anybody. I mean, they don't talk about it.
Imagine
Quite fucked up.
how threatened you have to be as a regime to want to feel the compulsion to poison schoolgirls. I mean,
Well,
this is not dropping bombs on a munitions factory somewhere, you know, a tactical response to a threat. This is literally going after the Iranian people and some of the most vulnerable. Think about how threatened, how on the run this regime must be.
you see, I need to come up with a little explanation in here. And when we're talking about the regime, it might be a bit slightly different than when we talk about regime in some developed country or some
Okay.
any other countries. I mean, when we talk about regime, we're not talking about a single body as a whole. We are talking about hundreds of units, organizations, people, families, I don't know, like companies, groups, parties, which everyone has its own agenda. They are all in the same road, almost going the same direction, almost. And when you are from far away, you see a regime.
Mhm.
But when you're within, well, actually, they're scattered around and they're not really actually as one. They're not one body. Imagine what's happening in
But
these.
don't the orders come from the top?
Not necessarily. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Listen, these things, I mean, these
The
things
supreme
are
leader is
all,
not the supreme leader.
well, actually, the supreme leader, I mean, I'm 100% sure that the supreme leader is being surrounded by so many people, and indirectly, they are able to put him in positions to get out of his mouth what they want. There must be a group of wackos who believes that probably, let's say, the girls should not be in school. Why? Because this is anti-Islamic or whatever.
Yes.
And maybe they have got a guru, some ahund sitting somewhere talking about stuff like that. And these guys pick the idea up by themselves and they say, oh, you know what? We need to be revolutionary. We need to take actions. And they will act on their own. And this is actually so fucked up that even Khamenei used to like somehow has encouraged it. The word what was the word he used to? The term was khudjush
Mm.
or something like that. You know, like if the people act within themselves, just based on their feelings and their responsibility or whatever. So they just believe, maybe they think that this is the right thing to do for God, for Islam, for whatever reason. And I'm sure if they find out, if they catch them, we will never know about it until they're gone, because they know that they cannot like connect them to this house of this Ayatollah or the other mullah. So they just keep it quiet and don't say it to anybody. I mean, they don't talk about it. There are things like that.
So to sum up, it's not just a suppressed, repressed, and draconian totalitarian society. It's also a chaotic one where a number of
Oh
tiers
yeah.
of this SEPA are taking things
Oh
under their own
yes.
hands.
The whole country is run like that.